Hey guys, I'm Greg. This is Stephanie. We're coming to you from Key West, Florida, and this is our podcast, Living in Key West. We're both real estate agents here in the Florida Keys, so if you're looking to buy or sell your property, heck, even have your property managed, go ahead and reach out to us. We'd be more than happy to help you out. Stephanie, what a great day to be sitting here with you.
I know. We just went swimming.
We did.
Now we're recording our podcast.
Boom.
It's a great Key West day.
It is. And it's warm out.
We love summer.
Getting a little cloudy.
Summer in the Keys is great, though.
Yeah.
We love it. A lot of people leave snowbirds. They come down for winter because it's snowing where they're from. They get out of that, and then in the summer they go back because it gets too hot here. But I love it. And
it doesn't bother me that much.
The heat, I am a little sensitive to the heat, so I like to also come into the AC, but I don't know. I like the vibe in the Keys.
You have to kind of factor it in a little bit, especially if you're not used to that heat.
Absolutely.
You definitely have to factor it in for your pups.
Yep.
You don't want to be you got to go on shorter walks, take them earlier in the day, and it's still very hot and humid early on.
It is.
We do our morning walks, and we go on shorter walks right now because it's so hot.
Yeah.
Winnie can't go for that long of a walk.
It's just uncomfortable too after a while. It's very hot. Yeah.
But still beautiful.
We saved a little baby chick yesterday.
We were walking our neighborhood.
That's kind of part of living in Key West, I think.
Yeah. Poor little baby was standing at a car tire, chirping really loud. I don't know if the tire was its mama, but it had one of its eyeballs was hurt. Well, it was not the actual eyeball. It was the eye. It was kind of like almost looked like it sealed shut.
Yeah. It was like if if you have like an eye infection or like something, and it kind of like almost looked like it kind of like glued itself shut. Hopefully it's like salvageable. And it was a really little chick too, like young. The other eye looked okay, like physically looked okay, but we were trying to like test it, and he didn't seem to react very much.
It was very easy to catch him because
I walked right up to him. Yeah. He was not spooked at all. I don't think he was able to see me. And it was super hot outside, and he was standing at a tire.
I don't think he would have made it.
Very loud. Yeah. Mom, I think possibly there was a hen close by,
chicks, but they weren't.
She didn't seem concerned,
and a lot of times they're very concerned.
Yes,
so.
and she didn't seem so.
We caught him. Yeah, brought him to the wildlife rescue.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And
they said they had a lot of chicks that same age with all little ailments at the same time. So he has a little family, a little chick family he'll be able to be part of, and he'll get the care he needs. Yep. So yeah, typically they say if the mom is around and you can reunite them, that's the best thing to do. Like if they're kind of stuck somewhere and you need to help them be reunited, that's the best thing to do. They have the best chance of survival when they're with mom. But I think because he was injured.
Yeah, it's not just because he was standing there.
No.
In that case, we would have helped him find his mama.
He seemed very distressed.
He was sick of something.
Yes, some kind of sick or injured. Yep. So, yeah, but I think this is a good time to say, I always like to bring this up for anyone who is in Key West. If you're in Key West, actually, if you're in like the lower Keys even, and you see any sort of wildlife, like a bird in particular in distress, you can call the Wildlife Center. They have someone on call 24 hours a day, and they will come out and rescue. If you're able to, like with the chick, so we've rescued another chick before, if you can drive the chick to them. That helps them out a lot. And actually they have little cages in the front where you can drop the chick. If you have it in a box, you put it in there, and then you call the number and you let the 24-hour rescuer on call know that you dropped the chick. And if they're there, they'll come out and get them, or they'll, go get them or whatever. But anyways, so yeah, there's always a 24-hour resource if you do see wildlife in distress in Key West or the lower Keys. So we did that. It always makes you feel good to help a little chickie. Yep. And
this past week, I guess I turned 40, so that was a lot of fun. And we ate at Manja. We had family in town, so that was fun.
That was fun.
And Stephanie made some freaking delicious fried French toast.
And homemade tiramisu, gluten-free.
It was good. And I think the thing that took up a lot of our time was staging our listing.
Oh, we did stage our listing. We did a lot of stuff this week.
I'll call it a light staging, but it really wasn't. It's still a lot.
I know.
We didn't buy furniture. It was already there.
Well, coffee table.
That's true. We did buy a little bit of furniture, and then we took some new photos.
Yep.
And man, I think it's a game changer.
I do too.
I really do.
I do too. And, I think the thing too is that I feel like,
and I just want to point out, sorry, we personally did it. We did not hire someone.
We planned it, we designed it, we staged it.
We took the photos.
And we took the photos.
I think it looks great.
It does look great.
It's a huge improvement. So if you've looked at our property before, look at it again and go look at our new photos that we put up.
We staged the downstairs. We did not do the 2 upstairs bedrooms, but we did stage the entire lower level, which is the living area and the kitchen. And it looks, and the front porch and the back deck. It looks like a different house.
It really does.
It's beautiful. I mean, it totally changed.
We added some under cabinet lighting.
Yes, we did in the kitchen.
That makes a freaking huge difference. Well,
especially because it has black countertops and your eye can't
see the depth.
Yeah, it misses it. And also the backsplash is really cute too, and very sort of islandy and like a really pretty design detail. And I felt like it just wasn't highlighted because there was just sort of that it was almost like a little cave, right? Where it was dark. So we added that under cabinet lighting.
Rugs.
Yeah.
It makes a world, and some greenery with some plants.
Plants change everything.
It freaking huge difference.
Brings the space to life versus it being because plants are alive, and that greenery and those flowers and that it really does breathe life versus it being sort of this, not dead, but unalive, right? It's okay, there's a couch and there's a rug, that's fine. But when you bring in that greenery, you wouldn't think it, but it really changes the entire energy of the room. So
a lot of it's orchids, but the orchids are beautiful. They're blooming. I mean, when you got a nickname Orchid Greg, you just got to go for orchids. What else would you put in there?
That's the signature move.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the back deck too.
Yeah.
The
huge
deck,
difference.
I mean, it had outside furniture and it was cute.
Yeah.
And definitely, I think if you're someone who can see a vision of something, you could see, sort of what it could be. But then we added an outdoor rug. We integrated everything that was there before, and we just added a little bit to it. So we added an outdoor rug. They already had this adorable, really nice grill. So we just kind of moved that out so you could envision grilling out and sitting there.
A little bit.
We added an umbrella, which added a little additional shade.
A big rug. Is that a 10 by 12?
It's a big, I actually think it's an 8 by 10 technically, but it feels very large. And actually what's really interesting too is I think that the way that we rearranged it and the way that we added the rug makes it feel much bigger, which is so weird because it's adding more things to the space, but I feel like it feels twice as spacious. It feels like there's so much more room to sit out there and hang out. And I keep saying someone could, whether they buy it and vacation rental it or, it's them with their family, you can imagine if you have older kids, they can be playing at the pool because it's just down the way a little bit. And, everyone else can be sitting out on the deck and grilling and whatever. And it's
that Key West inside, outside living.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
And, well, we might as well just say this is one of our houses of the week.
It is one of the houses of the week.
And it is.
And we did a small price reduction.
We did do a small price reduction. So it's 1023 Simonton. It is a 2-bedroom, 3 full bath. A little over 1,400 square feet. You have off-street covered parking. I cannot stress that enough. In Old Town Key West, that is absolutely huge. And it's an assigned spot, so you know where you're parking. You don't have to rush home. It has a community pool for the 21 units. We've been back there a lot. I've only seen 2 people in total.
It's very quiet it's called Southernmost Cabanas, and it's extremely quiet in there. There's not a lot of hustle bustle. There's not a lot of people at the pool. There's not a lot of traffic, in the
it's quiet.
garage.
It's off Simonton, but still quiet.
It's very quiet.
It is low HOA of $285 a month and being sold furnished. Did I already say that?
No.
Well, it is.
Being sold furnished?
Surprise.
Yeah.
Listed at its new price reduction price. Whoops. $1,375,000.
Yeah, and something else that I think that would be worth noting as well is we did an open house yesterday, and we had a few people come in, and 2 of the people who came in actually were renting another unit just down the way, say in the same building that we're in, but just a few doors down.
Yeah,
and have said they've been coming for years, and this is one of their favorite places that they've rented because the location is so phenomenal that you're a block from Duval Street, but you're in this relatively new space.
Yeah, 2015.
Nice and sizable, plenty of space for you guys. And and they have kids who are coming. It's like they have it for a month. So there's like, you know, a couple girlfriends and then the husband's coming and the kids are coming, whatever. But it's a nice flexible space depending on who's staying there. It's comfortable for a lot of people. And they came to our open house because they loved it so much. And they were saying it to another neighbor, oh, we love, you know, staying here. And she's like, oh, well, there's an open house down the way. You should go pop down there. So they came down. They were all excited because it was for sale because they loved the space.
Yeah.
They've stayed in a lot of rentals and they just loved this space and just felt like it was great for them and also great for if you are renting it out as a vacation rental because it is very comfortable for a lot of different types of people. So meaning different parties, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like a couple or a family or a couple of families or whatever. So
And just a spectacular area too, because you're right there, block from Duval, like you said. And, but you're off that hustle and bustle of Duval. So So there's one of our houses of the week. Shall we just do the other one while we're on it?
Yeah, let's do it.
House numero dos.
Okay, so this one is in the Lower Keys. It's not in Key West. And the address is 17398 East, it's E, Dolphin Street, Sugarloaf. So this place has only been on the market for 3 days, so it's a very new listing. And it is listed for $4,290,000. It's a fairly new house built in 2021, a 4-bed, 3-bath, just over 2,400 square feet. And it's got a pretty sizable lot. It's about almost 23,000 square foot lot. So it's a pretty sizable lot. It's got beautiful views.
The views are stunning. It's on the end in Sugarloaf, and that is actually a huge lot. Wow.
Look at
covers the whole end, and so you got this, but then you got your water right there. So it has, I think it says a 3 foot control depth. Which isn't great, but it's not terrible, especially for Sugarloaf. A lot of times in Sugarloaf, you're lucky to get 2 feet, so that's not too bad.
So it's got a huge pool. It's a 16 by 38 foot pool. Beautiful, beautiful view from every window, plus your pool. I mean, like I could just float the pool and
be fine.
Be fine. Absolutely. 30-foot concrete dock with plans in process for a boat lift. So I don't know what size boat lift, but
hopefully
evidently one is in process.
20K at least.
And it's just absolutely gorgeous. So Greg will put a link. I think the pictures speak for themselves.
I'll put a link. Remember, if you're interested in these properties or any other properties in the Florida Keys, does not have to be Key West. Reach out to us. We can help you out. Or if you want to sell if you're listening and you want to sell your place, we're here for you. We're here to be a resource to you.
Absolutely. We are. We're here to be a resource to you. TM.
Write that down.
So, I thought there was something else I was going to say too. Oh, I was going to say we watched a show this week that I really liked that I thought we could talk about. Not that it has anything to do with Key West, but we always talk about our shows. Yeah. So we watched a show. There's someone who I follow on my Instagram, who is kind of a pop culture whatever voice. And she's talked about this show and it never was interesting to me. I think maybe because of the name, it just never was interesting. But then she said something about it.
Channel too.
So, but finally I saw her say something else about it and I was like, maybe we should try it. Like maybe we should check it out. So it's called The Bear and it's on FX. We watched it on Hulu. So season 1 and I think was that the season finale or do you think that was just the last episode that we watch?
I feel like it was a season finale. But
because it was like a good cliffhanger. So I think you can watch all of season 1 and all of season 2 on Hulu. And basically the premise is it's a guy whose brother, a guy who's a chef. He's a very, very, very like high end, like he's worked in the best restaurants in the world and most recently worked in the best restaurant in the world. And he won I think it was a James Beard star or award for being the best like new chef in the world. So he's like incredible. But he's from Chicago and he has an older brother who opened it's called The Beef, and it's like a sandwich joint, which it's some sort of like sandwich that I think is popular in Chicago or something, like beef sandwiches. And the brother passes from an overdose. And so the younger brother comes home, the fine chef comes home to basically help salvage his brother's.
If he can.
If
no spoiler alert. You never know.
His goal is to help salvage the beef. The brothers. Yes. So the show is called The Bear, but this place originally was called The Beef. And so it's really that story. And it's really good. It's actually really good. I was not expecting that I was going to like it. I mean, we like food shows and culinary, all that, which is a cool element of it. But also like it actually is kind of like, I think it's feel good. And I also think that it's, there's some really big names that have roles in it that you kind of wouldn't expect. Like Jamie Lee Curtis is in season 2. The guy who is in Better Call Saul, I can't remember what his name is. But some people that you would recognize certainly are actually Sarah Paulson, John Mulaney, Oliver Platt. Yep. There's a lot of really big names. So, and I think they've actually been nominated for quite a number of awards as well. So, it's a good show. It actually has a feel good element, and there's a lot of funny parts as well. And there's some heaviness, but it's a really good show. So anyways, check it out.
I suggest it. It's good.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So you want to talk about, what's going on in Key West this week?
Oh, we'd never get there.
Okay, so the main thing, and really everything is sort of tied back to it this week, is Hemingway Days.
Ooh, yeah. All right.
So
I'm growing my beard out for this, by the way.
You're growing your beard out?
Yeah, look at it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm almost there.
You look just like Hemingway.
Next year I'll be ready.
Oh my God. Hemingway Days 2024.
Here I come.
It'll be spotty.
It might be all... the beard will be very spotty.
Yeah.
And maybe even some spots of gray.
Yeah. Silver fox. Okay, so Hemingway Days 2023 are July 19th to the 22nd, which means it starts this coming Wednesday, so 19, 20, 21, 22. So it's Wednesday.
Is that a raven? I mean a crow?
If it is, Greg's going to run out of here with a
right
dime.
There underneath the table. So,
I think a weird type of crow? I think it's a crow.
I'll be right back, guys. I got to go throw some dimes. Oh my gosh.
And he's right where we left the dimes, too, up on the
He's probably
fence.
going to look for those things.
I know. He's like, where are my dimes?
All right, anyways.
I do think that was a crow, though. Like, legitimately.
Got to put some goodies out for him.
So it's the 19th to the 22nd. So it's Wednesday through Saturday. And like many festivals in Key West, when it's multiple days, there's a lot of different like things that are going on over the course of the event. So just to give you like a little bit of history, I was curious about this. I should actually do a video about it. But Hemingway Days started in 1981, and it was just organized by a group of local residents. And the main highlights originally were the Hemingway Lookalike Contest and a short story competition coordinated by Hemingway's granddaughter. Now, I was looking through the schedule of events. It doesn't look like there's anything having to do with any sort of literary anymore. There could be with the studios. I didn't look to see if there was something that tied in, but the official Hemingway Days don't look to have the writing element anymore. So the main thing is the lookalike contest. So that actually goes on over 3 days. So there's round 1, which is it's all at Sloppy Joe's. That's where the Hemingway lookalike contest happens. So 6:30 on Thursday is the preliminary. Yeah, is the preliminary round, and it'll be narrowed down to approximately 12 finalists. Friday is round 2 of the preliminaries at 6:30 at Sloppy Joe's, and it'll be narrowed down to approximately 12 finalists on that night. So there'll be around 24 finalists. And then on Saturday night at 6:30 is the final round where they name Papa 2023.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait for 2024.
Papa. So that's the main thing. There also is a fishing tournament. It's specifically a marlin tournament. It's the 41st year of the marlin tournament. Okay. And your anglers are competing for $50,000 in guaranteed cash prizes for targeting marlin, spearfish, sailfish, dolphinfish, mahi.
Spearfish?
That's what it says.
Sailfish?
It says spearfish. Am I wrong? Spearfish, sailfish.
That's what it says. No.
Marlin, spearfish, sailfish, dolphinfish, tuna,
maybe it's
and
supposed
wahoo.
to say swordfish.
Yeah. You show up with your gun.
I mean,
I know. Yeah.
Jeez.
Marlin, spearfish, sailfish, dolphinfish, tuna, and wahoo. So the tournament tent is at the Perry Hotel and Marina. That's where everyone will meet. And there's also there was one more element. So at 1 p.m. on Saturday is Running of the Bulls. It says this wacky event is sponsored by Sloppy Joe's and features past Papa Hemingway lookalike contest winners dressed in their Pamplona best, and a breed of bull found only in Key West. The fun takes place on Green Street outside of Sloppy Joe. So that's one on Saturday. And there's also a Hemingway 5K sunset run, walk, and paddleboard race. That's the registration is from 3 to 7. And then the paddleboard race begins at 5:30. And then at 7:30, the Hemingway 5K sunset run walk starts. So there's a lot of different elements.
A lot going on.
Absolutely. You can go watch just the lookalike contest if you're interested in that, or the Running of the Bulls.
Yeah.
The Running of the Papas. Or you can go take part in a 5K paddleboard if that's your thing. Or
take a nap.
Or take a nap. That's our thing. The napping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I hear a 5K, I instantly want to go just hug a pillow and go to sleep.
And you can be growing your beard while you're sleeping.
Yeah,
so
I plan on it.
You're not just doing nothing.
I need some beard growth stuff.
Oh, yeah, some serum. Well, you could use castor oil. That helps.
I'll do that.
And the rosemary.
Yep.
Yeah. So
I need a beard net so I can just hold it in.
No, remember I got the one thing that looks like the eye mask?
Oh, yeah.
We could put that. You could put it around your ears. And you can put a heating pad on it so it'll warm it up and really get that castor oil in there and that rosemary.
That hair growing.
And then when you wake up, it'll be like on the Santa Claus. Remember when he shaves his beard and then he dries his face, and when he takes the towel down, his beard already grew back?
I'm going to be like, oh my God, it worked.
Yeah, so that's really the main big thing that's happening.
That's what's going on, huh?
That's what's going on. And then the only other thing was next Sunday. So remember, they do the artisan market at the VFW every other Sunday. So this coming Sunday is one of the Sundays where they do the artisan market. So if you're in town.
You sure? I thought I saw this Sunday. Wait, today's Sunday. So no, I didn't see it. I saw it last Sunday.
Yeah. So it's the 23rd. So the artisan market during so we're technically in the off season, but during like the fall and winter season, it's down at Higgs Beach.
Mm-hmm. At the Wildlife Center area.
Yes. And there's like a parking lot there, and they do in the parking lot. It's very nice. So the summer version is
a condensed version.
It is. There's less of the same vendors, but I think it's like a lot of the same vendors, which it's a really nice market. So if you're in town and you like those types of things, definitely pop by the artisan summer market. Right there off Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
sweet.
Those are the main things that are going on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that sounds like a pretty busy week, especially if you're a Hemingway lookalike.
Oh my gosh.
So next year, man, I'm going to have to block this off on the whole week.
Absolutely. Because you got to do all of the events.
Yeah.
Well, you've got multiple rounds of the lookalike contest. You got a paddleboard event, a 5K.
Oh. I'm going to have to start training now.
A Running of the Bulls. Too much running in this event.
There's like, who wants to run? And these are all Papa Pilars, so.
They're Papa Pilars.
They're
Papas. Yeah, Papa Pilar is the rum, and Pilar is the name of his boat.
I know.
So they're all Papas.
They're all Papas, but Papa Pilar sounded better.
Yeah. I know. That's funny.
That's really all I was going for.
Yeah.
I love to see you laugh.
God. What was that?
Things just got awkward, people.
Yeah, for me.
For me too.
Oh
and probably more you guys than us. But anyways.
This thing's going off the rails.
Yeah, we need to get back on track.
Yeah, I don't know what else we wanted to talk about though. Do you?
No. I mean, we're going to really get back to doing some TikTok videos. Mm-hmm. I'm going to have Stephanie make those videos into YouTube format. And
that means like I got to re-record them because you can't really repurpose. That's the annoying thing about like making content. A lot of times it's very difficult to repurpose it, just like one-to-one across platforms. So it's re-recording. So anything that I made for TikTok that we want to use on
you have to re-record
on YouTube. Yeah, I'm probably, if we want to do it as like a video, if you want to do it as a short, I think you can use my TikToks a lot of times. You can kind of
no shorts. I definitely can use your TikToks.
But yeah, we're probably going to re-record. We're probably going to record some YouTube versions of my most popular TikTok videos.
And I'm going to try. If I even can have the time in my day to frickin' do some stunning merch.
Stunning merch. Yeah.
I'm going to go simple.
Yeah.
I'm going to go less.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go beautiful.
Simple, less, and beautiful.
Living in Key West merch.
Simple,
less, and beautiful. You guys can write that down.
Yeah.
But it is TM'd, so don't try to use it. Yeah, we just trademarked it right here. You guys saw it, so don't try to steal that. Simple, less, and beautiful. And on that note, thank you for joining us, guys.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it.
We do.
This is in all seriousness. We do appreciate each and every one of you that are on our YouTube platform, on our Facebook page, on our Instagram, on our TikTok. There is a lot of you, and we appreciate it.
We do. We always love saying hey to you when you see us walking. We saw a couple people this morning.
Yep.
Love to say hello. If you see us, wave at us. Out in Key West anywhere.
And if you want to buy some property and this be your life, let us know. We'll help you out.
Absolutely.
So, thank you guys, and we'll see you later. Bye.